Here's what not to say to an insurance adjuster on the day of the accident. It's very normal for you to call an insurance adjuster right after the accident to start the whole claim process. That call, which is almost always recorded, they're gonna ask you questions such as, are you injured or do you need to see a doctor? You need to be very careful on how you answer that, because right after the accident, you have a bunch of adrenaline going through you that may be covering up the fact that you are injured. I've seen multiple times people suffer injuries such as torn rotator cuffs because of the seatbelt stopping them going forward, causing them to tear the rotator cuff, to even torn meniscus or your ACL or MCL from an accident. Them not knowing about it that day, because again, the pain hadn't set in yet, and then waking up the next day in a lot of pain, going to the doctor and being told, well, you gotta get ready for surgery here pretty soon. One of the first things they're gonna do is use your own words against you to try to say, well, you weren't injured before, but now you've talked to a lawyer, you seem to be injured. When that's not reality the case, it's just your body was protecting you, and you feel it that next day when you wake up with your muscles aching and in pain. Wait a couple of days. If you're not injured then, that's fine. But make sure you're not fully injured before you make that statement. So one of the things you can say to them instead is to say, hey, I don't know right now. Because you haven't seen a doctor, you don't know if you're injured. And then wait a couple of days or weeks to know fully how your body is feeling after that accident before you make any statements about what your injuries are.